Hello and welcome to Book Buzz, brought to you by Peters Township Public Library. I am Miss Shannon.
I'm Miss Linda.
Here we are.
Yeah, here we are with our little giggles. We're here to give you everything you need to know of June programming at the Peters Township Library. This is going to be the first half of June. We have so much going on that we couldn't squeeze it all into one program, so we're splitting it up like the old days.
Yes. Get your pen and paper out to take notes.
Absolutely. Or feel free to watch and rewatch because we have a lot going on. Yeah, there we go. So this is our summer reading program time, and it is our favorite time, or it's my favorite time of the year.
It's our busy season for sure.
It is, and we say it, and we probably have said it on here before, that summer to libraries is like Christmas to retailers.
I literally was just telling the kids at third grade at Bar Hill last week about that. I was like, you know, when you go to the mall around the holidays and it's really busy and people are all trying to get there, all like, oh yeah, and they understood that.
Yep.
And I was like, that's what the library is like in the summer. Everybody's
totally.
Because if you're not in school, you should be at the library.
That's right. So, and a lot of kids are, and we love it, and families. So it takes actually a lot of preparation for the summer, so I can't believe it's finally here. We started planning things when back in the end of summer, early fall, where we had to start thinking about it, of what we're going to need, things to order, you know, what kind of programming are we looking at, and
it is almost a 12-month
it's
process.
a process. Yeah, it is, but we're happy it's upon us. So this theme is Color Our World. We've got our shirts on.
Yep.
Now
colored.
Yes. Now, did you bring your other one?
I did. Go ahead.
Okay.
You go first.
Well, I was going to just kind of introduce it. So what we did was we decided, you know, we wanted to make our own shirts for the whole staff. Okay. And we had it, you know, printed on Color Our World, and everybody was going to tie-dye their own. Well, I stink at tie-dyeing. I did manage to.
Don't worry.
I feel like I have a lot of white.
I actually think yours turned out really well.
Really?
Yes.
So this is actually the one.
Because I did not make mine. Sydney, our adult programming staff is like a professional tie-dyer, I swear.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yep, she's really good. I'm not. When
Me
I
neither.
I was like,
So
I will do Color Our World. I'll do the rainbow. Well, best made
I can't
plans.
wait to see it.
Mine looks like I got shot in the chest.
And the bullet went
right through me.
Your back.
Yep.
Yeah, because the back is just like the front.
Yep. I'm like, I can't wear this in public. That looks like
it does.
Something
it looks
really
like you were
bad
shot.
happened to me.
It does.
So if the library ever has their murder mystery dinner, this will be our problem.
That would be perfect. Like, I was the one that was killed. Yeah.
Somebody was foul play occurred at the library. And
So
that's what it looks like.
So she refuses
So that
to
is
wear
what
it.
not to do. So if you want to make a rainbow, go in the reverse way and do not put the red right in the middle. Like if I would have had the red, because if you look at Lily's, it's the exact same thing, but opposite. Her red is on the top.
Oh,
up
just
here.
do a different color down there?
So she still did, it was the bullseye.
Yeah.
So like you tie it like this.
Yeah.
Her red was down this way instead, and so like then this is like the purple.
Yeah.
No, it didn't work. I don't know how Sydney tied this. Like that's.
I don't know.
But this is what not to do.
Yes.
Because that turned out, but the colors are so vibrant. Like other than that, like
I know they are.
You know,
they really are. Especially the blood stain is very vibrant.
It is. Oh my gosh! And that took forever to wash out. That should be my first sign. Like red dye was just coming into my laundry tub I felt like forever. Justin's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm trying to rinse this shirt out. Like, oh, it'll just be a minute. Like, I'll go do whatever. And then, no,
wow.
It took forever.
I'll bet.
Yes.
Yeah.
And honestly, I bet if I washed it again, I probably would still get red dye. I'd probably wash onto something.
But
so that's what, don't do that.
You're not going to wear it, so it's not going to get washed.
I'm actually going to donate it to the library.
Are you? Somebody else go buy a
Somebody might win this.
Oh.
If they're really lucky, maybe I'll sign it.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Or, like I said, it will be used as a prop for the next murder mystery event.
I like it. Good old bloodstain shot.
Very morbid.
Yeah, so that's how we started out. how we started out with our tie-dye shirts. So when you come to the library, you are going to see off and on throughout the summer, all of the staff made these or had them made
Everybody
for
will be
them.
wearing one.
Everybody will be having one to to support the theme and everything. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be. I thought we had time on this one to spend a little time explaining such a colorful summer.
Yes.
Because our theme, we're excited about it. It's
a
much fun.
Theme.
Color our world. So and it could go all over the place with what we want to do with it.
We're doing all kinds of neat things with art, and our teen volunteers will be decorating the library at the end of May. By the time this airs, you'll get to come in and see. Like, we're going to have paint cans pouring paint throughout the library. All kinds of color bursts of things, rainbows everywhere. It's going to be just so fun. And
festive.
Like Linda said, we can take it in all different directions too.
Which we will be. Depending on the age groups and stuff, and all the specials. Programming that we have. So you want to get online and check them out, because some of them are already coming up for registration.
Some of the earlier June stuff already filled up.
There's our tween and teen, some special things coming up. So it's pretty exciting.
I know.
It is.
I'm excited for it.
Should we talk about our kickoff?
Yes, that's the biggest event of the year, so we probably should.
Yeah, we should, because it is everybody. I wanted to. Are they teens getting these?
Yeah,
at
the
kickoff?
first 2 dozen teens. Yeah.
So at the kickoff on June 7th.
Saturday, June 7th. Yes.
Saturday, and it's running 11 to 1. I want to say.
We have 11:30
something
to
like
1:30.
Okay, 11:30 to 1:30. It is. But all I knew is Josh and Gab will be there from 12 o'clock till 1 o'clock. They've become a tradition.
Yes.
Entertainer for us every year, because their message for kids is wonderful. They're fun, they've got a sense of humor, and everybody they're just a pleasure to have. And now we've been having them so long every year as a tradition, they see it as a tradition.
Yes.
They, and until we say no, they just plan on it, and they really look forward to it.
Yes.
There we go. The summer kickoff.
Yep.
So 11:30 to 1:30, and the bookmark contest.
Yes.
Wow.
If you submitted to the bookmark contest or know somebody who did, you're going to want to make sure you come to the kickoff, because that is where we are going to first announce the winners. So that will be going on. The Andy Warhol Museum will be there the whole time as well, doing printmaking for all ages. So that will be really different. We've never offered anything like that before.
Right.
And then you can, of course, pick up your goodie bags. Blue Shaved Ice will be there for purchase. I think they do give away some shaved ice too to the first random
random number. But otherwise it's for sale, and it's good. I sure hope for a nice, warm, beautiful day.
We're lucky the last couple years, so
it has been.
Let's hope.
Here are the goodie bags for the kids that you're going to get when you come in. Yes,
the world's best prizes.
And how many teens?
The first
get
2
these?
dozen teens will get one of these tie-dye drawstring bags, and it also has some little trinkets in it as well. So both bags are full of cool things, but the first 2 dozen teens will get one of these. And so we've done the drawstring bags for the teens every year for as long as we've that is the nicest one.
It is.
I wish we would have had more things they sold that look like that.
Oh, I agree. That was
so
really fun. It matches our outfits perfectly.
It does.
I wish my shirt looked like that. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, I really like those.
So this is just a preview of what you'll get as participating in the summer reading to get you started.
For the reading challenge portion of it, if you already have done that in the past and still have a Beanstack account, pre-registration for the summer reading program is already open. So you can already go ahead and register yourself, your children, for the summer reading, and then everything is listed of what the different activities and challenges and goals will be for the summer. It's just all grayed out, so you can't record anything, but you can kind of see oh, okay, well, I get a bonus point if I read a book that the cover is red, or I get a bonus point if I come to the kickoff. That's a big one. Different things like that. So you can see what the adult one looks like, as well as all the children and teen ones look like. So go ahead, if not, download the Beanstack app or go onto our website. There's a Beanstack link, and you can start recording it. Also, if you prefer a paper tracker, we have those available as well. You can pick them up at the kickoff. However, if you do use a paper tracker, you are still responsible for submitting your time.
Getting it in on
Beanstack.
On Beanstack.
But this is nice, especially if you have multiple people that are caring for your children, that are reading to your kids. Everybody can keep track on paper, and then by the end of the summer, you can just log in one time, record all of it, and it's there. Right.
And sometimes, I know the parents, especially with little ones too, as an incentive, they love having the paper trackers just so that the kids can color and feel good about it.
Yes.
About the kid can see their progress. But like Ms. Shannon said, you still have to record it into Beanstack because you would want to, because you want to get credit and have your children have a chance at, this is just an example of one of them.
Look at that.
A chance at prize baskets.
Yep. So this one has a special art board in it, as well as some books, some fancy pens. This is one of our teen baskets, actually.
Okay. Yeah. Yep, even the teens are included in these, and the adults have their own too.
Yeah, and they're out. They're really cool. I went up and looked at them today. I'm like,
are they out?
I would like to win all those.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so
Fun.
come start checking out. And the children's baskets, by the time this airs, are all going to be out too. So whenever you're in the library, you can look up on top of our stacks, and they're all full of baskets. And you can kind of be like, oh, well, that one, look, that one has all the Wimpy Kid books in it. That'd be fun to win. Or that one has a chessboard. I would like to win that.
Yes.
And then by the end of the summer, we pull them all down to eye level, and then you get to come in and pick which one you want.
Depending on how the points,
yes,
play out.
The more points you have, the more chances you have to win a basket.
Absolutely. It's a lot of fun. And I just want to make a mention of one little detail. Last year we had over
150 was my guess.
150
almost
baskets that we gave away. It's for all age groups, from toddler on through teens. We had a ton. Our whole tops of all of our shelving were just filled with baskets. So the incentive to get on the Beanstack and make sure that you're keeping track of stuff, recording, and that goes for the adults as well, like we just said. There are going to be baskets for the adults.
Yes.
I need to register for the adult.
Yes. Yeah. You should.
I did last year.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
and the A to Z challenge is still going on for adults too.
I just finished that too. Did you finish?
I did every letter of the alphabet, including a book with a number in the title.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
I was very proud of that.
That
was fun.
Don't we have through the summer?
So that's all year round, yeah.
Thank you, because I'm doing it, but I haven't. Yeah, I haven't completed it.
Yeah, it's a fun one. But one thing too I want to mention before we move on about Beanstack, while I'm thinking of it, is yes, you can go ahead and get yourselves registered. You can get your kids registered.
About the kids.
But make sure, a lot of times Beanstack will prompt you, but if not, make sure you update your child's entering grade. Age doesn't necessarily matter as much as the entering grade, because that is what's going to trigger what challenge pops up for you to do. Because last year we had some issues where people updated their account after they had registered, so they end up having their kids in multiple challenges. And unfortunately, you can only really be credited for the whatever is your kid's entering grade. Because they do vary. So right now we have birth to pre-K is one. And entering, so starting kindergarten in the fall to entering second grade is another. Entering third through sixth, and then our 7th through 12th is our teen. And
they're kept different ways.
Yes. So so that gets more challenging as it goes on.
Sure.
So
it might be how many books, like for toddlers, to how many pages for the teens.
Right, exactly. And then time spent reading for the K to 6.
Yeah. So it makes a difference.
Right. So make sure you are registered for the appropriate.
We did have some issues last year.
Yes. So
and that's not a good thing.
So make sure you update your account. I did notice when I went to pre-register my family, Beanstack did send me a prompt, make sure so and so's is the same, update your age or whatever.
Yeah.
but it may not do that. So, and don't click past it. Please make sure if it does prompt you or not, you can just go in your settings and make sure everybody is the right entering grade.
Right.
So
very good. We're off to a good start.
Yes.
Right?
Wow, that's a lot just in the one day.
That was just had to do with the beginning of the summer.
Yes.
So
that's just
cool.
the first day.
Now I say bring it on.
Right. So that's the 7th. That's literally like the Saturday after the kids get out of school. And then starting that Monday, we're going to be having programming. So Monday, June 6th, we have, talking of coloring, color your own tote bag. So this is just a plain white canvas tote bag that the teens are going to get to come in and decorate with fabric markers and Sharpies and whatever they want to do. I might even have some Cricut cutouts that they can iron on to here.
Nice.
And then you'll have a nice bag for your like a browsing bag for all your library books this summer you can put in. So that will be on.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be on Monday, June 9th at 2:00 in the afternoon. Make sure you get signed up for that. I only have a certain amount of bags to use.
Yep. Jumping right into it.
And then Mario Kart. We are doing a new thing with Mario Kart.
Oh, are we?
Yes. So this will be the next day, the 10th. We're going to be doing it on our big screen. About a year ago, we updated our whole AV system in in our multi-purpose room. So we're going to be playing Mario Kart really, really big.
That is going to be so cool. I want to see it.
Games without prizes. So you may win a Mario Pez dispenser. You never know.
Nice. Anything Mario. People are loving it.
Yep. So make sure you sign up for that. And then the same day we have, every month for teens and tweens, we do trivia. So this month it's going to be anime and manga. So if you are a fan of those, of anime and manga, books and TV series and movies, make sure you get signed up for trivia. That one is something that I would not do well at.
You know what? I was just going to admit that for myself too. No clue.
But it's,
I mean, I know of the books, I know of the titles, I know where to find them, I know how, how you read them, et cetera, et cetera. That's it.
Nope.
No.
But the kids do like it, so come on in.
So you're going to probably do well. All right, here come the reading glasses. Okay. So this I'm excited about for the teens because we have all the supplies. Teen drop-in chess. It's going to be on Wednesdays through the summer from 6/11, so June 11th through August 13th. On Wednesdays, 2:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon. We supply the boards. You don't even need to do anything.
Right. Just come in and play.
Come in and play. We have nice boards, nice sets, and just show up. You're not registering.
You don't register.
It's just a drop in.
And there's no instruction, so you do have to have some knowledge of how to play.
Right.
This was suggested by one of our regular teen volunteers, and he's been involved in it the last 2 summers, so we're going to continue it on. So it's a fun way, just come and hang out, take a break from the heat, and come and play chess at the library.
It's a great idea. We just had our intermediate chess group meet, and I'm telling you, I know the kids are loving it. I know there has to be teens that are loving it.
Yeah, and also those kids, as they grow up, they'll have some other way to still continue to play chess.
Absolutely. And for a drop-in, bring a friend or a challenger to play against.
Absolutely, for sure.
That would make sense too, just in case. All right, the Selection Book Club. I was hoping you brought that. I love that you're doing it because my favorite part, it says Selection Book Club and pizza.
Right.
All right.
So I now that I look at how it's written, so it says Selection Book Club. So there is a book series called The Selection, and that's what it is. It's not like selection, like, oh, we're choosing.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I got it.
So
I understood that, but
this book series, it's there's 5 books in it. We're only going to focus on the first 3 because the first 3 follow the same character's path. This is one of our most popular series, and it's been out for a long time, and it just still continues to go out. The actual physical book was not even available in the library, even though we have multiple copies.
Yeah.
So that's why I had to bring, this is called a CD. Our teens won't even know what this is.
So, hey, I still have a CD player in my car.
Yeah, so do I. But like this, so this is the audiobook. The audiobooks are also available on Hoopla. So if you are an audiobook fan, that's another great way to get a hold of it. Yes.
Oh.
So I've been listening to it that way.
Yeah.
But it follows the story of America, and she is, I always describe this book as a Hunger Games meets the TV series The Bachelorette.
Oh, yeah. That's
or The Bachelor.
I like this. I like that series.
Yes, I know you've read it.
I get it. Yeah.
And so it's about, it takes place in the future, and the caste system has returned, and your castes are kind of numbered. The lower your number is, the more kind of better off you are. So like the royalty, because the kings and queens, that's also returned too, and because it takes place in North America. They've combined the country of the United States and Canada to this new country, I guess. And so the king and queen, like they're ones, right? And the prince, and then the lower, and then like twos are like just, you know, the wealthy aristocratic people. Well, America is a 5, so her family is considered like an entertainment. So in today's world, obviously, like very successful entertainers would be very wealthy, but in this particular situation, that's not the case. So they're like background music, background art for events. And then, but she's actually in love with a 6, which is like a no-go. Like you don't want to marry down. Like you don't want to marry a caste below you. But the selection happens when the prince has now come of age to pick a bride, and they pick 35 random girls from all these different areas to come live in the castle and try to steal their hand of the prince. America gets picked. She wants nothing to do with this guy because she's already in love with somebody else. But she wants to stay in the castle for as long as possible because her family's being compensated, because it's being televised and it's like a big deal. So that's kind of where the Hunger Games portion rolls in. Super, super fun, clean series. Kira cast the selection. So we're going to be discussing that. And as Linda said, we don't have, for the teen book clubs, we have pizza. So come, eat a pizza lunch, talk about a book, and have fun. So make sure you check this out. We do have multiple copies. The first 5 that sign up get their free complimentary copy to keep. I'm looking forward to it. We've done this with book club a couple of times, and the kids keep asking for it again. And so I love it, so that's fine by me.
I like it. Oh my gosh. The next one is actually, did you bring something to?
Roar!
I was hoping you did. Oh my gosh, this is one of our, oh, we can play against each other.
I don't know what that is. This is a T-Rex.
I'm not sure.
I don't know my dinos.
I don't know. It almost looks like
hopefully
an
I'll
armadillo.
learn. Prehistoric armadillo.
A prehistoric one. Yeah, this is one of our special programs this summer. So, oh, here, they're looking at her.
No, that's funny.
There we go.
So yeah, we're bringing in the Carnegie Museum of Natural History is doing a program on dinosaurs. This program is, they're going to bring in actual dinosaur artifacts from the museum, and it is designed as a classroom program. So it is for school-age kids. It's what it's geared towards, even though like younger kids do like dinosaurs too. It's recommended by the museum for elementary school-aged children. With that being said, it is filled up. So, but if you are interested in it, please keep looking. As I always say, you know, we have a lot of special programs. We're bringing in a lot of really neat presenters. The neat things are going to fill. Keep checking the website to make sure you can get in for those.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like our mid-June programs are already listed and filling as we speak. So get on and get signed up, get on the wait list.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I didn't bring a 3D pen.
I did not either.
But they've done this before with the tweens, as a matter of fact, right?
Yes.
The tween 3D pen art with Sarah and Sarah.
Yes.
Right.
And Lily now.
Oh, and Lily, our intern, which will be really fun.
SAS. Or no, SLS. SLS.
Oh, that's right. Oh, fun. So, okay.
The Sarah's and Lily.
Yeah. The Friday, June 13th, 1 to 2, you can come in, tweens, 4th, 5th, and 6th graders going into, and make some 3D art
Yeah, that's
working with the pens.
Friday the 13th is apparently a day of bad luck, but looks like a lucky day at the library. We have 3
oh my
awesome
God,
programs
go ahead.
that day.
Talk about the next one.
So then we're doing Teen Knitting 101. So Lily, our intern, knows how to knit, and she wants to teach a knitting class to teens this summer.
I think that's so cool.
That is really cool. And she's hoping that if the kids come to multiple, they might do a service project. A local organization was actually looking for a small blanket, so she was hoping that even have the kids work together to do something for that.
Yeah.
So hopefully that will work out. So that will be on Friday the 13th as well, and the 20th. So if you can sign up for one or for both, if you can do both, that would be great. But either one would be good. So Friday the 13th, we're busy. Three programs in a row.
I'll say. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm excited about this because, like we said, we can go anywhere with this theme. So we are offering, and I don't know what's the date.
First one's the 16th.
Yeah, the 16th. But I'm wondering. I wonder if that's up for registration.
No,
not yet.
It will be on this coming Monday.
Okay. Learn to draw. And this is going to be a local woman by the name of Linda Van Newkirk is going to come in and teach kids. Now this one is 1st through 3rd graders on 3 Mondays, but each one is separate. You have to register for each one separately. So on each one, they will make something different. It's not like a continuous, start it and then continue. It's all separate. From 1 to 2 o'clock on Monday the 16th, it'll be the 16th, 23rd, and 30th. We'll talk about that again. Grades 1 through 3. Right. And then immediately following at 2:30 is going to be painting. So she's going to be teaching a painting class from 2:30 until 4, and that's grades 4th through 8th. So she's capturing all the grades for different things. So it is the grade that you are going into.
Right. Entering, yes.
Yes. And and you're going to learn all that. I know we're about out of time, but I would love to sit in the back of the room and learn any of it.
Right.
I'm horrible at drawing.
Well, there you go. Get your easel.
Yeah. Exactly. Doesn't cost you anything. All you have to do is register.
Yes, that's true. It is free. Nowhere are you going to get free high quality art classes. That
exactly. And she is high quality.
Yeah, so it's going to be awesome.
You want to register, watch for it.
All right. That's all the time we have.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know.
So get on our website, ptlibrary.org/events, and get signed up for all of these things, and we will see you on June 7th for the kickoff.
Yeah, we will. Don't miss it. It's going to be a blast.
Party of the year.
Of course it is. And we have all kinds of goodies to give away.
Yes.
Until next time.
We'll
do the second half of June, which is just as crazy, isn't it? Mm-hmm.